Hi everyone, I'm Afiq. Good to see you all again. Halloween's around the corner, so I wanted to debunk a few myths for you in regards to EMS and training here at SpeedFit. So tune in. Myth number one, EMS will make my injury worse than it already is. No, that is not true. EMS will not make your injury worse than it already is. Training without the right programming, without the right rehabilitative aspects, let's just say, and without guidance and knowledge, now that will make your injury worse than it already is, okay? If you've been sitting on the fence about going back to your training but you have an injury, come on in, do our 30-minute free consultation, okay? And then we'll take you guys through the workout. Now the workout is scaled down once again as to your needs. So if you do come in and say, oh, I've got a back problem or I have a knee problem, we will tailor the workout just for you, okay? And specifically for what that injury is. And then also, when you're training here, you can be really confident in the fact that we won't make your injury any worse because we don't put any extra resistance on your body. We don't put any extra resistance or weight essentially on your back or on your arms. If you've got elbow injuries or shoulder injuries, the only extra resistance we have is we will make you hold the position a little longer. We will change the activation of the stimulus on the intensity from the machine. Or we might actually add some resistance with our hands onto your body. But we focus on a real functional base, so we teach stability before we teach anything else because we want to make sure that you move right, you move well, and you can keep moving well for as long as and old as you get, okay? So will it make my injury worse than it already is? No, okay? It won't. Myth number two, I can't build muscle if there are no weights. All right, well then, there's a lot to talk about on that one, but let's be specific here. Can you build big, bulky mass, let's just say? Do you feel like you're gonna be a bodybuilder by training with EMS? No, that's not gonna happen. When you're training here at SpeedFit and you're using EMS in particular, okay, you get the volume, but because you're only coming once a week, you don't get the frequency, essentially. So you're gonna work that muscle group 120 times during the routine. So let's just say if I wanted to build my arms or build my biceps specifically using EMS, I would focus my exercises a bit more on challenging the muscle and stimulating that muscle a bit more. I'll find the right amount of intensity on the machine. I'm still gonna do 120 reps for that muscle group, but how much I focus on it, that will depend, okay? The other thing about building muscle is recovery. Give yourself the time to recover and make sure that you're consuming protein to help with your muscle recovery, and that will help build muscle too. So can you build muscle if there are no weights? That's a myth. There are plenty of people out there that just do body weight exercises, and they're some of the leanest and strongest people out there, okay? It comes down to how you challenge your body. It comes down to how you challenge the muscle group or challenge the joint through the different levers or the different biomechanics. Are you eating the protein and are you giving yourself the recovery, okay? So for both of those myths, I hope I busted them because EMS will not, it will not make your injury worse, okay? And EMS is not gonna make you build bulky muscle. It will help you build muscle for sure, but that's if you give yourself the recovery and if you consume protein. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that quick little round of the 2-minute drill of the debunking those myths. Stay tuned. We probably will have a few more coming your way as well. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned and see you guys all soon.